because apparently people don't know power scaling and they still think that Naruto characters are like multi-continental and massively hypersonic slash the speed of lightning. I'm gonna make a video demonstrating and showing evidence for planet level and speed of light, if not faster, characters. That being said, let's just get into the video. So a lot of people bother me by saying that Yu Hakusho characters are planet level in my last debunk video, so I'm gonna debunk that real quick and then I'm gonna get into the Naruto scaling. So they base this whole argument on the fact that one character says that 50% of his power is too stressful for the planet, but in the actuality this is a mistranslation. What the character actually says is, I can't show my ability even for 50% in here, the human world slash the world of humans. It depends how you want to take it. It's stressful. So this character doesn't say his power is too stressful for the planet or the world, it just says it's stressful, which implies that it's stressful for him, not for the planet or anything like that. And to base your whole argument on this mistranslation, it's kinda stupid. Okay, now that we got over that, I'm gonna show you everything that suggests that Naruto characters are light speed. Statements, feats, data book information, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna present it to you. If you don't believe me after I show you this many evidence, it's just you. At that point I can't help you anymore. First of all, we have Haku, that has the crystal eyes mirror, and with this jutsu he can transport from mirror to mirror through reflection. And for people who don't know, reflection moves at the speed of light. We have the Raikage and Killer Bee, who have a lariat that moves near the speed of light or at the speed of light, depending on the translation. And even other characters say that the Raikage moves as fast as a flash of light. And we even have people like Minato or Naruto blitzing the Raikage by 40 or 70 times. I'm not kidding, 70 times. Meaning that KCM Naruto, or at least later on Naruto, becomes at least 70 times faster than this Raikage who is near the speed of light or even the speed of light. There is the Storm Release Laser Circus, which basically emits rays of light as stated in the data book. So this is already stated again to be the speed of light, because there are particles of light, there are rays of light. It's basically light, which is also consistent with the fact that the Storm Release Light Fang of Madara, it's also light speed because it's a beam of light. So Storm Release jutsus that are beams of light are light speed. It's pretty obvious. And Naruto was obviously able to dodge this light speed attack. There is the Sage Art White Rage technique by Kabuto, who basically manifests a dragon or a snake, I don't really know what that is, I think it's a snake, that is made out of light, and he shots it at Itachi, and Itachi and Sasuke are able to dodge it or to not get hit by it. And obviously being made out of light, it's as fast as light. I don't think I need to explain you why something made of light is as fast as light. Even recently in the Boruto manga, Delta, a new character, fights Naruto and she shoots him with laser beams out of her eyes, and basically he is able to dodge it multiple times. So even now in Boruto we have light speed attacks and feats, not only in Naruto, so you can't even argue that Naruto is rusty or anything. There is also Mabui with her transmission technique, which can basically teleport someone at the speed of light. So in travel speed, that would be the speed of light. You might argue, well, if those characters are speed of light, why aren't they just going there at the speed of light? Because travel speed and combat and reaction speed are different things. She just uses this technique as transportation, not as actual combat speed, but it's still light speed. Even Jiraiya has a Rasengan that is stated to be made out of light or like light, and I don't know if that's necessary to scale to speed, but there are other light based attacks in the world of Naruto. This one is more of a ball of chakra than an actual attack, but it's still awesome to see that we have a lot of light based attacks. And there is even Mifune with his sword slashes that are stated to be light speed, and even on the manga panel they are written to be beams of light, so he can produce beams of light out of his sword or his slashes or whatever you want to call them, and people can dodge them, like Sasuke for example. Even Might Guy with his 8 gates is able to bend space by sheer speed, and just a reminder, bending space it's only possible if you move faster, and I would argue way faster than light. So for Naruto characters being planet level, we have Toneri stating he will destroy the world. Then we see him slashing the moon in half, and actually his whole plan was to even throw the moon into the earth, which if you made the calculations, which I would probably put into description, requires planet level amounts of force, because it's fucking hard to move the moon into the fucking earth. I'm just saying so you know. And there are actually multiple statements for Kurama being able to destroy the planet. For example, it's stated that he can turn the world to ashes, and this even refers to half of Kurama, not even the full power of Kurama. It also is stated that Kurama has earth-shattering destructive power, and even in a Boruto book, guidebook, whatever, it stated that a Biju Bomb or the Biju Bombs or his full power, whatever, can destroy indeed the planet. Also, 50 or 100 Jonin were able to power up a cannon that was about to destroy the moon. So yeah, keep even that in mind, that a lot of people, if they have enough chakra, can destroy even the fucking moon in Naruto. There is Hagoromo, who created the moon, and for people who don't know, to create the moon and put it in the orbit where it is requires large planetary amount of force, because to move the moon that far requires a lot of force. You might think it's easy, but the moon is very far from the planet. It's not as close as you might think. And I'm actually gonna link the calculation into description so you can see it for yourself and decide if it's right or it's wrong, whatever. I just want to bring that up because it's an important feat. Calculate to be, as I said, large planet level. Then there is the Tentacles, which has enough chakra to be comparable to the rest of the planet. And Madara, who even surpasses the Tentacles when it absorbs it, and when it transforms into Kaguya, Kaguya surpasses even that by a large amount. And Kaguya has enough power to create and destroy dimensions. Her dimensions have moons in them and even stars, meaning that yes, Kaguya can literally create moons, planets and stars. and even a whole time-space, as stated by Zetsu, who said that Kaguya was about to destroy the time-space of her dimension and create another time-space. Wait, but didn't Kaguya stole the power of everybody on Earth just to create this truth-seeking orb and this feat? Well, let me tell you something. Those dimensions were created before she was even revived. So she had enough chakra in her prime to do that. And what she did was to take the chakra of people on Earth just to get back in her prime. And even if you look closely, you would see that the chakra on Earth is comparable to the one of the Tentals, which Kaguya surpasses by herself. Meaning that even if you would want to argue that half of her chakra, half of her power comes from other people, you would still argue that it's half of the power of a solar system feat, meaning that she would still be star level. There is even Kinshiki, who is stated to be able to slash planets, and even Momoshiki, who, if you read the novels, you would know that he actually destroyed multiple planets, and he even was about to consume a star. Yes, a star, supporting the star level feat that Kaguya did. And actually Momoshiki's and Kaguya's dimensions are stated to be parallel to the main universe of Naruto, making them as big, which means that they are full-fledged universes, infinite, three-dimensional universes, making them, by them I mean Kaguya and Momoshiki, universal. I know it sounds crazy and I'm not sure I believe that myself, but those things are stated, and there are arguments to be made that they are universal. But even if you want to argue they're not, there are still a lot of other evidence for them being at the bare minimum planetary, if not star or solar system level.